Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how I built this river epoxy table for my sister. Here we go. The first step that I always take is removing the bark from slabs. Here I've got my drill out with a wire brush on it. That's a great tool for getting all those little pieces of bark that you're trying to get off the tree. Those little things that just hang on. A wire brush, great tool. And you can see how clean it is now. It's all ready for the epoxy pour. Here I have my slabs in the mold getting ready to pour the epoxy. As you see, I've got some black caulk around the edges. That's just in case the mold or the epoxy gets out of the slab. I don't want it to overflow and cover the entire slab. That's a lot of work I gotta do once it cures. So I have a little dam built up there just in case. After the epoxy cures, then I take it to my workbench, get my router out, create a little sled, and do some flattening. I don't have a CNC, so this is a great way to flatten a slab, whether it's a river table or just a slab by itself. Get your router out, create a flat surface, create a jig. It's slow, but it works. Once I have the entire surface flat, then I go back and do some sanding. Here I'm marking where I want to sand. I always take a pencil, mark the entire slab, and that way I know exactly what I'm sanding, where I've sanded, where I haven't sanded. After everything is sanded, I go back and apply the finish. This finish is Rubio Monocoat. I absolutely love this finish. It's so easy to use. Just like it says, monocoat, one coat. Usually on Walnut you want 2 coats of this stuff, but I found that 1 coat usually works and does the job. Here I've got a squeegee that I'm spreading the finish with, and like I said, this is my first time, and it's a really simple process. You can start to see the grain and the epoxy pop as I spread the finish through the workpiece. Even though I use a squeegee, I like to go back with a application pad and kind of buff the finish in. I feel like this actually gets it buffed into the wood. You don't want to use an actual buffer, but just hand buffing it in like this. After the finish has sat for about 15 minutes, then I go back with a rag and just buff it off, any excess that's off of it, and the rest will cure. I have an accelerator on this coat here, so it should cure in about a day, and then she'll be finished. And here she is, all finished up. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.